Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher. And welcome to Forest Life. Hey guys, it's another episode of Oops, we didn't record the mics. So
sorry.
What?
I totally fucked up your thing. I was going to say, welcome to the director's cut.
Yeah, well, it pretty much is.
Again.
Except there's no original.
That's true. Well, the original's in our hearts.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
Today I get mail from Peaches and also Peaches.
Oh, that's good.
Peaches sent me 2 letters.
So, you know what's the...
one for thanking me coming to her house and the other one just because.
Hey, that's... thanks, Peaches.
Yeah, thanks, Peaches.
She's the only one that really writes to us.
Yeah, that's because, well, I don't know why. I know she, wrote to us because we went to her house, but then she just wrote to us randomly.
Yeah. We don't really write to any
the
of the
animal.
characters.
I guess they'll write to you randomly, but, when I used to play Animal Crossing, I would make a point to send a letter out at least once a week.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. We just haven't with this one because it will take up the whole episode.
Yeah, exactly.
To write.
This episode's already pretty bad. Like right now, we're only looking at the top screen and all we see is you thinking. So stuff's happening in the bottom screen right now. We have no idea what.
Yeah, we don't see the bottom screen
which is really great.
Over. But I know today I had planned to clean up our house.
Yeah.
So it's mostly rearranging furniture and trying to figure out what to do.
Mm-hmm. So this one's going to be a whole lot of, hey, look at us clean up our house while, look at you, disappeared there.
Yeah, now it's really awesome because I got that mechanic that I can move the furniture around.
Yeah.
Without actually having to push it, and it is so nice.
And we got that new room, so we just opened the way to the new room.
We got this new room.
Closed the way to the old room.
Well.
Yeah, I know.
I just came back here to look.
Look at our blank-ass room.
Peaches had given me some lovely carpet. I wanted to see what it looked like. But
and it was lovely.
I'm going to keep it because it's too much. But it's just a bit much. But I was thinking that new room back there, that's going to be the Rococo room.
Okay.
Or a pink cute room. Because I like to take my Rococo stuff and get it transformed by Cyrus, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Into the Gothic white. Which is pink and white, basically. So that's basically what I decided on.
All right. Well,
and it's a lot of just looking through my drawers, looking for furniture.
We also decided to sell the mushroom stuff, right?
Yeah, we did decide to sell the mushroom stuff because it's a seasonal thing, and I don't really care about it.
Yeah,
to be honest,
we decided to go Regal and Space instead of just the mushrooms and Space.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Regal with Space, and then. We've got an exotic room that you wanted. Mm-hmm. We've got the modern wood stuff. And then, I don't really know. We haven't decided what to do with the basement yet. I don't think we've decided yet.
I think we should just make it batshit insane.
Okay.
Just whatever. It's the worst room in the house is what I want it to be.
No, it's the basement. I want a basement in real life.
Yeah, no, I really want a basement in real life,
so that we can throw all of our
too.
junk down there.
That will definitely be...
Which is everything we own.
Yeah.
We just live in a basement.
So, if we own the basement, I'm pretty sure that's what, HEET would move to.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually.
And
I'd love to have HEET separated from our rest of our lives.
Yeah. So...
Because right now, HEET is operating out of one room, and that's our bedroom. So, it's hard sometimes to separate, sleep from work.
Yeah, it really is, because, yeah.
The experts say that you should separate your office from where you sleep.
Yeah, we sure as hell don't.
Nope.
So that's also one thing that's weird for us in general, is because, that music. That's something that's real weird for us, is because before we lived here, we always did that.
Yeah.
We actually never had any televisions or anything in our bedroom.
Nope. That way we could actually sleep. It's bad enough that we have our phones,
Yeah, the phones were enough, so.
Because phones will keep you up all night.
Yeah, and it does.
Yeah. They distract you, and they also, I don't know if this is the blue light they emit, it decreases your
ability to go to sleep.
Yeah, your melatonin to make you go to sleep. So it'll keep you up all night. That's why I don't even like reading books on a device to go to bed. Mm-hmm. I know that I have that Amazon Kindle that you can reduce the blue light and make it more like paper. But something about the screen hurts my eyes, and I'd rather just read from a book.
Yeah.
That's one thing I never could get on board with the digital age was books.
Yeah.
I just want a paper book to read. I want to touch the pages.
Right here, we were trying to figure out if the Rococo clock went on the wall or not, but we figured out, no, it actually is on its own table.
I thought it hung on the wall, but apparently it's like on a little end table.
Because I was like, we could put it on a table. I was like, no, wait a minute. It comes with its own built-in table.
So the Rococo set, in my opinion, is kind of a harder set to acquire.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say that about everything if you're looking for specifics. But
like every part of it?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I have trouble finding this one, and it's more expensive than other furniture. So when I was in my old town, I found all the pieces.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, that big Papa Panda. I love the pandas. They're always so huge. But when I was in my old town, I would go to like the Happy Homes, or I guess not the Happy Homes. It's like where you go online to see other people's houses that you've street passed with.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if they have like customized their furniture through Cyrus, it will not let you buy it because it's been customized. So even if I think that kind of sucks. They should at least let you see buy like the original. Yeah. So, but it would suck because I'd go into a room and they'd have all the pieces I needed, but it was all customized, so I couldn't buy it.
Speaking of which, we got to make sure in tomorrow's episode that we go pick that up because we actually...
oh, don't worry. We'll see it.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It'll be on the little counter when you walk in.
Okay, cool.
So you won't miss it.
Because we are actually about to head over there and do a custom piece with the Rococo chair.
Yeah, so normally custom pieces take about 30 minutes. And we didn't quite make it this time. We were thinking maybe we could get it done, but I never went back to get it.
We were running out of things to talk about when we did the original recording because usually there's a shit ton of birthdays, a shit ton of national days, but this episode there was not.
Yeah. Look at his like saws and cleavers on the back wall.
Speaking of which, I can go ahead and get into National Day.
Okay.
So every day is a National Something Day. And today's no exception. And we've got one thing. We barely made it
just
today.
Just one thing.
Today is Blonde Brownie Day.
Blonde Brownie Day.
Yep. And so we had a discussion about this. What the hell is a blonde brownie? Well, apparently...
It's pretty much the same, isn't it?
It's pretty much the exact same thing.
A lighter color.
Well, instead of using chocolate, they use brown sugar.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So it makes kind of like
I've never made a blonde brownie at home. I feel like maybe I've had a blonde brownie a la mode at Chili's or something.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can really think of. But besides that, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't really care about blonde brownies. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sorry to all you blonde brownie lovers out there. I don't hate them. I just don't care about them.
Well, my favorite thing is it looks like a cookie with like a brownie texture, and that's cool.
Yeah.
But when I want a brownie, I want like a rich, like dark chocolate flavor generally. Mm-hmm. So I want that chocolate.
I want an edge piece always.
Edge piece always.
I don't know what it is about brownie edge pieces. They're so good.
Somehow we still haven't bought that all edges pan.
We need to buy that all edges pan. If you guys haven't seen the all edges pan, look it up. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a weird zigzag pattern so that all your brownies can always
every piece edges. Has an edge.
Yeah. It's really great.
Speaking of cooking, let's go ahead and get into birthdays.
Speaking of cooking, whose birthday is it today? A chef's birthday?
I wouldn't go that far. But
okay.
First of all, if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for tuning in on your birthday. We really do appreciate it. And if it's later and it's not your birthday, still thanks. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah. Let's go with that. But yeah, you got some interesting people born on the same day as you.
Ditching those fossils. I don't need them now. I'm just making room in my area. All right, sorry. Tell us about his birthdays.
Turning 50 years old today is Guy Fieri.
No, that's why you're saying that. It's not really a chef.
I mean, he's not. He's a cook.
He's not.
But he was born
Is he even a cook? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he cooks.
I think he just eats.
He does that too.
He eats your soul.
No, he actually won like the very first
yeah, he won something.
He won the first ever Food Network be our next Food Network star reality TV show. Yeah, that's how he got a show.
He's been blazing through Flavortown ever since.
Yeah.
So my sister used to have this huge obsession with Guy Fieri.
Yes.
My sister is a meme queen, so this is when she first got on Facebook, I guess. Uh-huh. She would always send me pictures of Guy Fieri, and she wanted to cosplay as him at an anime convention. I'm like, why?
So
what's wrong with you?
We've been making fun of Guy Fieri forever because he is the mayor of Flavortown.
Yeah, he's easy to make fun of. He's easy to target.
Yeah, But I actually really like Drivers, Dine-Ins, and Dives. I'm actually a fan of that show.
I can't stand that show. I try to watch it now, and it's just you want good cooking flavor. You won't believe what they have is the thing.
So I actually really love it. I can't say anything, but his other shows are terrible.
Oh, does he have other shows?
Oh yeah, he's a game show host on like an NBC show.
What show on NBC?
It's like
sure?
Are You Smarter? Like, it was Jeff Foxworthy, but now it's like him.
Really?
Yeah.
Gross.
Actually, I'm going to look it up real quick.
Well, while you're looking that up, I have a story about Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So a couple months ago, I went to a bachelorette party, and one of the restaurants we went to was featured on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And the bridesmaid, the maid of honor who was making like our itinerary, she like wrote that next to the description of the restaurant. And so I was like, I'm gonna be a total ass the whole time. So while we were there, I was like, oh, this is Flavor Town. I'm so glad we came to Flavor. Like, I was just making Flavor Town jokes the whole time and annoying everyone in there. This is why I'm not invited to things to do with weddings, because I will ruin them.
So, Brittany,
what?
He is on so many fucking TV shows.
Okay, tell us all the TV shows.
So, obviously, the most famous one is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. He's been doing that since 2007.
Okay.
But apparently, his first big show on Food Network was called Guy's Big Bite.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And it's actually a pretty good show. I've seen it a few times.
We get it. You're a fan of Guy Fieri.
There's another one called Guy's Grocery Games, which I think is people running through grocery stores trying to get as many things as they can.
It's like that old TV show.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
I forget what that was called. Do you know that the food in that was fake?
Yeah.
And like the meats were bad?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Crushing your dreams.
But the show I was thinking of is called A Minute to Win It.
A Minute to Win It.
Yeah.
A minute to answer these trivial questions.
But he's also got a show for Rachel Ray called Celebrity Cook-Off. Another one, he's been on The Best Thing I Ever Ate a bunch of times.
Rachel Ray.
He's got another show for Rachel Ray called Kids Cook-Off. He's been on, he is the host of Ultimate Recipe Showdown, Guy Off the Hook, Tailgate Warriors, European Vacation, Ultimate Burger Bash, Guy's Family Road Trip, Guy's Ranch Kitchen, and Guy's Big Project.
This guy needs to chill it.
I did not know all this shit.
He needs to chill it.
He is in every fucking thing.
He's too much for one show. Like, I only knew about one show, and he was too much for me already. Yeah, but now he's in like 50 million shows. Great.
So
great.
Guy Fieri, everybody.
Also, I have a very gossipy story to tell about him too. I heard on the radio a couple years ago that he got into a fight with his hairdresser on the way to the airport, and he stopped the car in the middle of like the highway, like in LA, and pushed his hairdresser out onto the highway, and then drove off and left him there.
That's hilarious.
In the middle of the highway.
That's hilarious.
That's dangerous.
No, it is,
but also hilarious because of like. Your kids weren't bleached enough or something.
I got another Guy Fieri story for you.
Okay.
So apparently, Guy Fieri was at MacFest 3 years ago.
I'm glad I missed it.
He actually wasn't like in the building. Like he wasn't at like the game.
Then he wasn't at MacFest.
Shut up. He was on National Park. He was at the
trying to act like he was a special guest down in the vendor hall buying some fucking Yeti shirts. No, that motherfucker was across the street at some expensive restaurant.
Yeah,
the one with a fucking Cadillac on the roof or something.
Yeah, that's probably
that seems like one he would go to. The Cadillac Ranch or whatever it's called.
So he apparently couldn't eat though.
Why?
Because the MagFest people would not let him because they kept asking him for autographs and selfies and shit.
Yeah, because he just came to like Meme Central. You know what I mean? That's the only reason people wanted it.
Yeah, no. And everyone was like making fun of him and dogging him and all kinds of shit that he had to leave.
That's kind of bad.
And
like I give him shit, but at the same time, he's still a person and he deserves to be left alone. But
there's a picture of him from this whole thing. Oh my god,
he will never come back ever again.
No,
to National Harbor.
Apparently, he lives in the area.
Oh really?
Yeah. So, but
he was probably like went home and was like, "What the hell is MagFest?"
We'll just invite him for next year.
Yeah. He's probably just like, "What the hell?"
But we he looks utterly fucking pissed.
Yeah, I bet he does, because he wants to eat. He's a hungry boy.
Yeah, and it's hilarious. He just looks, that picture of him looking really sad through a window at someone eating food?
Yeah.
He looks like that, except like he's about to kill someone.
Yeah. So I couldn't decide how I wanted to arrange this room. And I was being extra stupid because I don't even have all the furniture.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh no, does this look better? Does this look better?
Well, you were also, I think you're just enjoying playing with the doodad here.
Yeah.
I think that's part of your problem.
So, I don't know.
And you have like...
I'm a loser.
It's whatever. Brittany, good news.
What?
That's not the only birthday we're celebrating today.
Is there more birthdays?
There's more birthdays.
Unbelievable.
The other ones are people I actually admire.
Oh, you don't admire Guy Fieri? Okay.
I mean, I don't admire him, but good on him.
I thought you were a fan of his show. But
I like the one show. That doesn't mean I admire him. No, whatever.
You want to be like him? You want to be like Guy?
Definitely don't want to look like... What kind of name
is Guy?
I definitely don't want to look like off-brand Smash Mouth.
He does.
He does look like off-brand Smash Mouth. Anyways, it is also Steve Perry's birthday today. He turned 69 years old today. He was born in 1949, and you might know him best as the former lead singer of Journey. He was the voice behind their biggest hits like Faithfully, Lights, Open Arms, Any Way You Want It, Who's Crying Now?
That's the way you need it.
Who's Crying Now? Separate Ways, and Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop believing. You know, a lot of people don't like that song because they feel like it gets overplayed.
Yeah, I love that song still. It doesn't matter.
It's such a feel-good song, though. I don't know. Like, I love belting it out, and it's just, like, such a good song.
So, I'm going to... my favorite use of it ever was actually the very last moments of The Sopranos. I didn't watch The Sopranos, but I watched the last episode of it.
Okay.
And in the last...
This is Brian's, like... life hacks. Instead of, if you don't have time to watch the whole program, just watch the last episode.
Honestly,
just watch the last episode of
Game of Thrones.
every popular show, and then you'll know the ending, and it'll be great.
You're good.
Oh my gosh, so
hundreds of hours saved. But no, I was watching it with a friend because they just wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
and the last episode, like...
Maybe you should talk about the last episode. Maybe somebody's in the middle of watching The Sopranos right now.
Spoilers for like a minute.
If you're in the middle of watching The Sopranos, skip ahead a little bit because Bryan is going to fucking tell us the ending.
But basically, like, the entire song gets played, right?
Yeah.
And he's just sitting in a diner with his family and whatnot. Like, apparently everything's resolved.
Yeah.
Everything's done. And then someone comes up and just shoots him.
Okay.
And it goes to black, and that's it.
Good. They should all be shot.
Honestly,
I don't know. I never watched The Sopranos, but
they were really annoying.
I can tell you, like, there was one time where I was watching a show and it ended, and then I caught the beginning of the Sopranos episode. Uh-huh. And the episode I caught was where this guy was super high, and he sat down on this couch, and he sat on this dog, this like little dog, and didn't realize that the dog was there and killed the dog. And I was like, well, I'm done watching this show. Never gonna watch it ever again.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, can't handle it. Like, I love animals, and I'm not normally like, I don't know. Like, I grew up on a farm, and so I understand that, like, animals die. Yeah. But not by sitting on a fucking dog. Like, I'm just like, nah, it bothers me. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So
sometimes things are just like...
Sometimes they just catch me off guard, and I just see something, and I'm just like, oh, I can't do it, because it just surprises me. So, speaking of surprising, I just want to insert this. So lately, I've been feeling kind of down, and I don't know. I get kind of sad in the winter because I'm just tired of fucking winter.
Yeah.
And I made the worst possible choice last night. I was like, oh, I want to watch this movie I've never seen before. Let me watch Schindler's List.
What? Yeah. Schindler's List?
I know. It's on Netflix.
I know you knew that was a depressing movie.
I knew it too. I know. I knew it was. But it was on Netflix, and I was like, this is one of those classic movies that you should see, like everyone should see that movie one time. But it's like 3 hours and it was just like, whew. I kept pausing it.
Did you watch the whole movie?
Oh, I watched the whole movie last night while you were streaming, yeah. I was like, heavy breathing
wonder.
through it.
That explains a lot.
I was like, dang. And afterwards I was like, I'm just going to bed.
That explains a lot because you were in a weird mood.
Yeah, it's because I watched Schindler's List the entire movie.
No, I've never seen that movie.
You should watch it.
I want to watch it, but it's always like one of those things like, you got to be in a mood for it.
Yeah. Well, you can only watch it, like, I'll probably never watch it again. But I watched it that one time. But it was actually really good. So I didn't realize that Liam Neeson is Schindler in it. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was, like, pleasantly surprised by that.
Also, and it's a Steven Spielberg movie. There's a lot going on for it.
Yeah.
No,
it's one of those movies, everyone talks about. It won, like, a ton of, like, Oscars and Academy Awards or whatever. Was it the same thing?
Part of it,
Oscars and Academy Awards the same thing?
Oscar and Academy Awards are the same thing.
Okay, well, what a bunch of awards.
I watched part of it, and I knew that it was time for me to, like, go away because I didn't pick it up from the beginning.
Yeah.
So they did the entire movie, uncut, no commercials once time on network TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, and a lot of it, where when in the parts that I walked in, and I was like, I don't want to watch this right. First of all, there's a lot of terrifying things in the world.
Yeah.
The Holocaust is one of those things that I just have trouble stomaching.
Yeah, it's hard to stomach. Like, the whole time I was watching it, like, every time I hear anything about the Holocaust, I'm just kind of like, wow, how in the world did this even happen?
Like,
how can you even do that to your fellow human being? Like, I still don't understand it. Like, I don't understand the soldiers who stood by and, like, or, like, made it happen. Like, I just don't understand.
So, apparently, that's normal. Like, I'm not arguing for the sake of the Nazis or anything like here.
It's normal for, like, people to, like...
to do terrible things because authority tells them to.
I guess so. I don't know. That's why I'm just like, it'd be terrible in the military because someone would tell me to do something terrible and I'd be like, no.
This has decades, and I mean it, decades of scientific research because of the Nazis.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I could see people being fearful because they see all this shit happening to these other people, and they're like, "This could be me if I am bad," and resist them. But still, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I wasn't there, and I'm not trying to sympathize with anybody at all. But I'm just like, this is just a super fucked up situation.
No, I'm with you. I don't think I could.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, that's my whole question. It was just I can't wrap my head around that happening,
Yeah. So they actually did a scientific study where they had people electrocuting people, right? And the people getting electrocuted weren't really getting electrocuted. They were just getting a little shock to make the acting happen, to have like, something to base it off of.
So they were acting like it was worse than what it was.
And it kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I believe it was most of the time, on average, about 90% of the people doing it went all the way through the test.
Yeah, like, that's just crazy to me, though. I don't understand.
And, like, some people fought against it. But, and what they've discovered is that humanity has this, like, part, like, basic part of the brain where we, a lot of the time, just succumb to authority. So, that's the thing.
Well, I don't know. It kept me up all night, and then I was like trying to go to sleep, and I just couldn't sleep, and I was like looking up stuff about nationalism. And just like random shit. And then I decided that, like, I think I'm gonna do a series of like basically protest cross stitches. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. So that's kind of what spurred that.
I find this funny because this is not a knock on Brittany, guys, but she doesn't really pay attention to the news too much.
Yeah. Like, after the whole election happened, I kind of like pieced out because it just makes me so sad and angry. Like, I kind of keep up with what's going on, but I don't follow it as closely as I did when it first happened.
And I keep up with the news pretty much, for the most part, as much as I can with, like, my personal health, you know.
Yeah.
My daily quota of bad shit happening gets filled pretty rapidly, but I still try and keep up with it.
Yeah.
But I can't watch any Nazi shit right now. I can't watch anything that has to do with nationalism at the moment or fascism. I just can't deal with that at the moment. I have enough of it, you know? Yeah. So it's interesting for me to see you watch a movie about it and then like come to terms with like, oh, this shit's happening. I need to do something about it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I've had that feeling as well, but it's just interesting, like, the way you went about it.
I'm not saying that, like, cross-stitching a protest will change the world or anything, but it's a way for me to channel my energy into, like, my feelings, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know what else to do other than, like, go and vote and just do my part.
Now,
like,
the voting thing was a real big part of it. Like
that's like, the only way that I feel like I'm helping. Well, but this is more of just, like, a personal thing just to, like, feel better, you know?
Yeah. Now, that's one thing, actually, with the past election, me and Brittany made sure that we were both registered and fine. So we want to make sure our vote counted.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail the birthday celebrations with real talk.
we got some real talk going on, y'all.
So, I just wanted to, like, I don't know.
Well, Brittany, here, what's your favorite Journey song?
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah, the overplayed one that everyone sings.
I'm going to say Separate Ways is mine.
Yeah.
Because the music video of them all playing air music instruments while this lady is walking around like a dock.
Yeah.
And they're just like...
It's your favorite thing
around her. It's the most like... It's like... right on the line of cringe and hilarious.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it so much. And on top of that, the song is amazing.
Yeah.
And it gets used perfectly in the movie Yes Man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that movie. That's a great movie.
So when he's like doing not wheelies, but like he's doing donuts on that motorcycle at the end and building like a wall building a wall of smoke.
Yeah.
And then he like walks out of the smoke epic fashion to Separate Ways.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
I love that movie so much. That movie is so good. So dumb, but I love it.
But yeah, Separate Ways is my favorite song. That being said, there's a lot of great Journey tracks.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard. I like Lights as one of their more slower tracks. And whatnot. And of course, Open Arms, Any Way You Want It, great tracks. Who's Crying Now is a nice ballad.
Yeah.
But yeah. But we have one more birthday left.
One more birthday.
And that is DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, summertime.
There we go. Not yet. He turns 53 years old today.
Wow, 53.
He is born in 1965, and he was the first ever DJ to win a Grammy alongside Will Smith, a.k.a. The Fresh Prince, for their 1989 album, Parents Just Don't Understand. You might remember them for such songs as A Nightmare on My Street, Boom, Shake the Room, Parents Just Don't Understand, my favorite track by them, Summertime.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
You're good.
I always jump the gun.
You do. And what is probably the most widely known rap song in the entire world, the theme song to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes. Fucking love The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I don't care where you go. I don't care. This is a get out of jail free card for every American in the fucking world, okay? If you go to another country and you're having problems and you're having like either communicating or you're stuck or whatnot, all you gotta do is go like, this is a story all about how you just start there.
Really?
That's all you gotta do. And they're like, oh, cool. You're a cool American.
What?
No, this works around the world. This is a get out of jail free card.
Did you read this on BuzzFeed or something?
No, this is just how it works. You go anywhere in the world and you start this rap, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Until everyone's just looking at you like, what the fuck?
No.
That show is really old now, and I feel like there's newer generations that don't know what the fuck.
The newer generations still watch it. I guarantee it.
They do or don't, you said?
They do.
They do?
So, American reruns are big around the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, I love catching some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reruns. I used to have the series on DVD.
Yeah. So, Brittany, what's your favorite DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith track?
The fucking intro to Fresh Prince. I told you that already.
Okay, I figured it was much. So me, it's Summertime. And not because I'm like against any of the other tracks or anything like that. It's just, damn, that track's hot. It is it's a hot track. And it's so mellow and so cool. And I'm just like, Yeah. It's so different.
So I finally bought all the spaces in the museum. I think we decided that we're going to have 2 Nintendo rooms, 1 seasonal room, and 1 like space room that's permanent.
Yep.
So I think that's what we decided because...
Oh, yeah. We're about to get Samus together here.
So I brought the mannequin up to dress Samus. So, sorry, we haven't really been narrating what we're doing in the episode.
We're kind of hard because
we are basically, today was just cleaning up the house. We ran around, did a little bit of chores.
Today was a day that was kind of like, even while we were playing we were having trouble.
It had to be done, but there wasn't a whole lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Because it's me just like literally looking through every single little leaf to see what kind of furniture it is, so that can get a little daunting to be a viewer.
And before we get too far, I'm going to go ahead and finish off birthdays.
Okay.
If you have Francine the bunny in your town, it is her birthday. She loves gorgeous. She loves gorgeous furniture and blue things.
Okay. She's not a monkey?
Nope, she's a bunny.
She should be a monkey.
Francine the monkey?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Because of Arthur.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Francine from Arthur was a monkey.
I never really watched that.
I didn't watch it either, but I read the books.
I didn't do that either.
Read the shit out of the books. Sometimes we'd watch the cartoons in library.
So the only monkey books I really read were Curious George.
Yeah, fuck Curious George.
I like Curious George.
And lame.
He had cute. I like the design of the books.
I could see you saying that as a kid too. You're probably really obnoxious as a kid. You're like, I like the design, Mom. The design of the book is nice.
I did.
Look at how the monkey looks. Look at the stylized fur. I'm gonna grow up and be a graphic designer.
I never said anything like that.
Yeah, don't let Bryan fool you. He was he just shit and pissed everywhere. Like,
I was not a fancy kid at all.
He was not a fancy kid.
No.
Let him tell you the story about how he lost his pants in some mud and walked home naked. I don't know. He tells me that story like every day.
I've probably told you that story like 3 times in our life.
I know. It's called improv, Bryan. You're bad at it. That's what he says to me all the time. I disagree with a thing he says.
You are pretty bad at it, though.
You're bad at it.
No, I'm not.
Look at you. You stalled the conversation.
Uh-huh. I did. I sure did stall it. I'm going to stall this. I'm going to stall the car, too.
All right. So I'm going to pay a little bit on the house today, too. Not paying all of it off, but I'm just paying a little bit on the
Brittany
house.
just jumps like, fuck it. Fuck everything.
Also, we are 100% sure that Marcel is homeless.
Yes. So that is something that we legit actually talk about outside of planning the episodes.
Yes. I think if Maylee moves out and Marcel moves back in, we just have to let him stay.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, all right, well, fucking welcome back, you homeless animal.
Actually, I've got some interesting news about Animal Crossing for Switch while we're on it.
It's not coming out.
Nintendo did a couple trademarks in Japan. So, anyways.
They did trademarks in Japan?
Yep. Anyways, I think we're about done here.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Find out in the next episode.
Next episode, we're ending on a cliffhanger.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.